Are you tired of the same old vacations on the moon? Well, I can help. How would you like to take your vacation in 19th century France, or possibly prehistoric times? Maybe you'd like to see Napoleon cross the Delaware, or see George Washington chop down the Berlin Wall. It can all happen through the power of one device, the chronometer. Yes, with a touch of this button, I can take you to any point that you want to go to in the past. Yes, that's right. How does it work? I'm not sure. The guy who sold it to me said magic. And that magic can work for you, my friends. Yes, it can work for you. Come with me and go on a time-cation. 'Cause the future of your vacation is in the past.
It's hot. I thought 2015 was supposed to be an ice age.
Well, yes, the first part of 2015 was an ice age, but the latter part was what they called global warming. All right, now, everyone here, please hold up your hands. 10. Excellent, everyone, and everything accounted for. Let's move on. Now you'll find here the statue of General Wilford Brimley, who discovered diabetes in his basement back in 1947. Oh, now here's a real treat. What we have here is a cemetery. Yes, a cemetery is what they used for the dead before the year 2183 when we began to eat them. Now this, of course, is the colonial cemetery, named, of course, for the Nazis. What we have here is a enchanted fence. This enchanted fence keeps the orcs out, but keeps the dwarves in, because we know what they do with the dead. Now, let's move on. Now, the bells you're hearing from the cathedral there are warding off the dragons. The dragons would traditionally come in the morning time to feed on all the humans, and those bells with the vibration and the noise would keep the dragons away. Now, let's move on to the fountain, which, of course, we know is just a public urinal. You see over here. Once they get hungry, they decided not to feed them anymore. So if you look over here now, there's also more things to... Sir, there is no smoking on the tour.
And why not? These people have been dead for 500 years. It's not going to kill them.
Are you sure these people can't see us?
Of course they can't. We're using the patented technology of the chronometer.
Dude, that's a spark plug.
No, that is a chronometer.
I thought you said they couldn't see us.
Oh, madam, they cannot. I am merely playing along for dramatic effect.
No, I can see you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. And that's definitely a spark plug.
Well, I see how someone with an untrained eye would think that they look similar, but they don't. And they're completely different things. In fact, automobiles haven't been used since 2315, when the last one killed a man. But these
Oh, no, honey, don't do that. It has backs in it.
She can see me.
Hey, Mr. Sparkle, I got a question. Are you some kind of an idiot?
Well, it is possible that the chronometer is malfunctioning.
I told you we should have gone to the moon like everybody else.
Dad, be nice. We agreed on a budget. This is all we could afford.
But I assure you, you've made the right choice. Now, if you look to this castle behind me, you will see the home of world-famous William Sonoma, who was a...
wrong!
Maybe you'd like to try again.
I hate to say it, honey, but I think your dad may have a point.
Look, we wanted a family vacation. This is all we could afford. All our neighbors are going fantasy time touring.
The traditional attire of the 21st century peasant.
What did you call me?
Looks like your chrono watches is busted.
My name's Eddie. I'm a waiter, not a peasant. You know, I deal with this crap with you pretentious tourists and your shiny jackets. And what are you guys, some kind of costume freaks? This town gets weirder every day.
He told us to dress like this.
That's it. I want a refund.
Yes, of course. You're welcome to a refund. I will do that in just a... Oh, look! A triceratops in a top hat!
Hey!
Now, this statue, of course, is a statue of Mr. Paul Revere, a revered war hero who also, with a band of raiders, made a lot of good popular music of the day.
What'd you call me?
Looks like your chrono watches is
God.
Now, what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is known as a cemetery. Yes, this of course was before the year 2129 when we began shooting our dead into the sun. Now this of course is the Colonial Cemetery, named of course for the great man Colonial Sanders, who genetically engineered the chicken. Let's move on, shall we? Now this of course is Savannah's famed cathedral. This is where very many people would come and worship the vampires. You'll see that there are small crosses everywhere, which kept them out, which was very odd since they were worshipping them, but the people at those times didn't make much sense. They never did.
What'd you call me?
Looks like your chrono watches is busted.
All right, now this is very exciting, ladies and gentlemen. What you have here is the statue of John Quaker. Oh yes, John Quaker, the man who created oatmeal. Yes, this man single-handedly changed the face of breakfast. He created oatmeal and raisins. He also created raisins in a laboratory back in 1953.